yava wansi agambye nti ekibiina kyali kya Beti. Beti tabangako na kibiina. Bwe twava mu FBC nga tufunye obuzibu, twatuula mu ovakedo ewa Beti. Ne tuyiiya nga nze nkulembera ndoza. Waliwo misunderstanding eyaliwo nga Dr. Kigundu eyali boss wange. Yali amaze okufa naye yafa ng'amaze okukuluma. Era fayiro zikyali wange. Yaŋŋamba bwe mbanga sizze fayiro zisitulanga n'ozitwala ku kitebe. Amangu ago waliwo okontana wa chairman w'ekibiina ebikozoobana ne tuyita Beti nga mukyala Sebuggwawo bakole ki baveeyo tumale okutegeeza issu ya Buganda. Ekintu ekyo kyawalirizibwa mukyala Sebuggwawo yatulyamu olukwe Beti nadde ewaffe ne mugamba tulina okukola ekibiina ekyaffe. Twatuula mu ovakedo ekiro okumala ebirondoozo ennaku 30. Then we came up with a party. Ekyaleesa Beti okubeera pulezidenti yali mobilizer ate asobola okuteteekanya. Kati mmenyawo ekibiina ekintu kyono nti kyali kya Beti Kamya. Ekibiina tekibeerangako kya Beti Kamya. Pulezidenti ndi musajja mukugu. Nasoma ebintu bya nnyonyi aeronautical engineering. Naye wadda wano bansiba nebanfuna emiyegera. Pulezidenti eneeyiya byange. Ebyobufuzi egasadda mu FDC baali bamaze sijja kwogera bingi. Naye ndi musajja mutunzi atambudde. Anta chairman waffe omugenzi Haji Sulaiman Kikundu yateeka mu ofiisi ye Buganda yonna gitambula. Beti Kamya yennyini yanteeka mu ofiisi ye. Teyanteekamu twalina mbule tukuba akavu n'empangula. Tosenzeebuuza nkakasa. Tuyinza okwongera okukola emirimu mu Uganda. Nja kubeebaza nnyo mwenna, Sekretary General, oluuyi olufuzi, mwebale okutufunira amaka ag'omuliro. Awangale nnyo baffe Kabaka wa Buganda. Temubongoota.
Kabakwambaze bakunanike ekyambalo kya Nuupu. Omukubi ono omukubirako mu ngalo yazali smart mutundu n'akasaati kayambadde. Sebo kulaba mu mayanja. Tugenda kungira wamu eggwanga nga bwagambye kunga Uganda kunga. Sebo tuyazanyo Mr. President reception yo ennungi. Eri abantu abatwegattako n'obudde bw'obawadde Mukama waffe. Right now nja kubategeeza tulina mukulu Muhammad Matovu yimirirako bakulabe oye team leader wa UAE era ayina akunga Dubai Warabu wonna wa Abu Dhabi era ennaku z'omwezi 2 tugenda walina abantu abasukka mu 8 be yakyusizza ne batwegattako abali abatimu Muhoozi bonna bavuddeyo batwegaseeko era tugenda kwera Dubai nga tujaganyamu se mwebale nnyo omulimu gwe mukola ne Patricia Mugisha abantu abo mbakwereko mu ngalo bakoze omulimu munene nnyo mbakadaama n'abantu bonna engulu awo. Mr. President, allow me to invite here a team from Eastern region led by Comrade Kaluya. Abaana b'Ebusoga mwenna ab'Embale abamwenna mwenna mujje wano. Bane mwenna mbasubira okujaganya okuba engalo ng'abantu bano bajja. Obugalo namwe abazze mujja nga muteekamu kavayibu awo. Feel at home, this is your home. Muwulire bulungi wano waka waffe awapya. Awaka we mwayira entuyo, awaka we mwakalira amaziga, abantu baffe bonna abaafa. Saiso balaba. Sangayire. bannange Eastern Region mugikubereko mu ngalo kino kyaludde okulabika. Olaba mukadi we nale mbona babujeyo mbuwanike. Bible eruwa twagala Bible. Tuliyambale ngule tulima mu Uganda.
Abaana bacha basenga babadde ki bamaze omukolo kyebeekola bafunye ine bwankomulaba abo bane mu kyalenga video tukomeewo mwenna bali kusama Uganda media mu kyalenga video omulaba bafunye ine bantu basambira kati maaso semabega omulungi ali kusama Uganda media balabe eyo gurupu evudde Ebusoga bafunye ine bantu balaba kobalaba ane musharinge banaye message osobola otaba network tawanyizaamu ne tukomyewo bafunye ine bantu bafunye mamaho
Nanga kubalaba
omulabe ine bantu nese bantu obalabye
abaanza okusala eddiiro bwenare ibenga kibiina kigeri
bananga temusharinga video akateeka musharinga video
abannayuganda kigenda okubatwala
bane buli atuuka ku musharinga
People power. Kunga Busoga kunga. Kunga Teso kunga.
Dr. Huda mani maokota boy.
We.
Boss ogenda kusika tekeri.
People power. Our power. NUP. Everywhere. Kunga Busoga kunga. Kunga Chagulanyi kunga. Kunga Chagulanyi kunga. Thank you very much. Kunga Teso kunga. Kunga Mugisu kunga. Kunga Sebei kunga. Kunga Eastern Region kunga. Kunga Uganda kunga. Kunga Bukedi kunga. Sorry for that. I almost thought
yes
I'm very sorry. Mr. President, the Secretary General, the Central Executive Committee,
tripod y'omusajja ogirimu
the
okoze
National
dawali
Executive Committee, all members of Parliament present here, all leadership of the National Unity Platform, all new members of the National Unity Platform here today, our four-vested ladies and gentlemen. Mr. President, before you is a very gallant team of newcomers that are joining the National Unity Platform today. Mr. President, I want to take the singular honor and on behalf of the people of Eastern Uganda to welcome you back from the national tour. When we had the national tour, the tour spoke volumes. No wonder today, this is just a sample of the effect of that tour. Mr. President, what you're seeing here is not even a portion of the people that wanted to come today. We have tried to mobilize as many as 2,000 members to come today, but for the reason of transport constraints, these ones
these gallant Easterners here said they will transport themselves to the headquarters. Mr. President, these gallant Easterners here, the new soldiers of National Unity Platform, have whispered to me to send a very strong and passionate message of thanks for giving National Unity Platform a home. They are most of them here are coming here for the first time. And the first word that they said the moment they crossed that gate was, wow. Mr. President, before you here is a representation of Eastern region, which is composed of 5 sub-regions. We have Ebusoga. Can I hear Ebusoga? We have a representation from Bukedi. Can I hear the people of Bukedi? We have a representation of the people from Teso. Can I hear the people from Teso? Mr. President, we have a representation of the people of Sebei, and we have the people of Bugisu. Mr. President, all the people before you here have said enough is enough. They want change. They have come here to be a very clear testimony to the remaining people in Eastern Uganda that still feel shy or scared to say enough is enough to Dictator Museveni. They have come here to share their experiences, what they have been going through the time, but unfortunately, because of the time factor, they will not be allowed to talk. However, Mr. President, I want to point out a few of these people, some of whom have actually been our tormentors. I want to bring out one Opolot Stephen from Teso, who is a former GISO, and has said enough is enough to Museveni. Can I see Mr. Opolot Stephen? Mr. President, those are the people who have been spreading a lot of lies about opposition, but now he says, just stand right there, please. Just stand right there. Now he says enough is enough to the dictator. Mr. President, allow me bring to you one Bumba Mubarak from Botevo. He's a former youth councillor. I think he's still a youth councillor. He's now the vice chairperson. He's the youth chairperson. Bumba Mubarak, where is he? Let me have him here. Mr. President, I want to introduce to you one Mutale Sharif. They are the people who have been organizing MK movement in Iganga. He has said enough is enough with the lies of MK and says he wants to join the National Unity Platform. Mr. President, allow me introduce one Naya Andrew, LC3 Chairman NRM, former LC3 Chairman NRM. Mr. President, allow me, please move them. Allow me introduce to you one Mukutya Yakut. Mukose Yakut, please come up. This one is a former contestant, LC5 in Namutumba. Mr. President, this one in particular has been very instrumental in the mobilization of today. The former strongman of the NRM, but says enough is enough. He's here with us. Mr. President, there is Kalimo Lovisa from Kibuku. She's the woman NRM mobilizer. Where is she? Lovisa, are you here? Mr. President, we have Chintu Patrick from Kibuku. That one, oh, Lovisa is here. Chintu Patrick is from, Lovisa is from Kibuku. We also have Chintu Patrick, Ant. This one had gone to Ant, but realized that Ant was, yes, that one. So he decided that he can join us. Mr. President, let me also introduce your friend. You have met him twice before, and he has been complaining that he has not yet crossed officially, and you have not yet given him the ordainment. This is a man who welcomed you when you visited Nakalama, the time when I was crossing into National Unity Platform. That is Isanka Bashir. Where is Isanka Bashir? This man here has been a very big thorn in the politics of Iganga. He's a man of NRM, and the NRM up to today is still crying for that man to cross to National Unity Platform. Mr. President, last but not least, allow me introduce Monda Mustafa. Monda Mustafa Kanyomusai. This one is a very dangerous man in Bujiri, and he pledges full commitment to show you what he has. Mr. President, Teso Sub-Region is a special case. Teso Sub-Region is a special case. So far, they have brought 2 members from the FDC. They have brought 1 member from the UPC. They have brought the GISO that I introduced to you. There is Opio Shadrach from NRM, also from Teso. Can you come up, please? Opio Shadrach is the chairperson, NRM. Then there is Audrey Everest, FDC, the councillor. Then there is Ediangu Julius, FC1 chairman. He was also NRM. Those are the people who are spreading a lot of lies against us. Then we have members from NRM. You have seen the GISO. We have 3 chairpersons, LC1, who are also here from there. We have 1 sub-county chairperson from NRM. We have 2 mobilizers of women mobilizers from NRM, and 5 mobilizers still from NRM. Mr. President, as I wind up, allow me to announce to you the people who have made this very short but successful mobilization that has enabled us to come here. First and foremost, allow me to introduce your colleague that worked with in the 10th Parliament, Honorable Tende Robert. He has done a lot to make sure that people arrive here. In fact, even gave his money to most of the members, Tende Robert. That one is already ours. He has not come for, but he's a very strong character in the region. We have Cheptai Harriet, maybe she's not here. We have Abdul Latif from Bogisu. Cheptai Harriet is from Sebei. We have Okware Jonathan. That man is a very strong character. Please, Okware, come up. Come up. That man is very assertive, Mr. President, and he's doing a very good job in Teso. That one is for a handshake with you, Mr. President. Then we have 2 very good characters from Bukedi. One is Gawaya. Gawaya, come and shake the President's hand. And we have George. Mr. George, come. These are the people who have enabled us on very short notice to make sure that Bukedi is well represented. So as I wind up, Mr. President, we have managed to comb Eastern Region with over 200 members present here today, actually 300. And Mr. President, allow me to speak this one in Musoga, coming from Musoga and being a very proud Musoga. Mwami President, ndikwenda okutwala omukisa guno okukwebaza okumpa obuvunaanyizibwa okutambuza emirimu gyo mu Eastern Uganda Civil. Baba Nkuwo Bweyamo, Baba Nkuwo Bweyamo, Ndija asobola okukola emirimu gye ssebo. Kubabaka of the two members of parliament that we have, Mr. President, we are for change, and we are going to do whatever it takes to ensure that the president, that the dictator leaves Uganda. Mr. President, I also want in a very special way to inform you, Mr. President, that Ebusoga is a trendsetter. As we speak, Eastern Uganda is setting a lot of trends. Mr. President, if you remember very well, during our national tour, there was one very famous car that had foot soldiers on it. It is a Prado SX, red in color. Mr. President, that vehicle went all the way to Arua. And the boys that were on that vehicle are standing here with you today. They didn't manage to bring that vehicle here today because their vehicle is down.